Have you ever promised yourself that today would be different? You would wake up early, study, or work without distractions. Use your phone less. Exercise. Finish what you started. But then the day begins. You check one notification, then another, and suddenly, an hour is gone. The problem isn't always that you don't know what to do. The problem is discipline. Discipline means doing what you decided to do, even when you don't feel like doing it. Today, we're going through 12 simple discipline rules that can help you become more consistent, focused, and in control of your day. You don't need to change everything at once. Start with one rule, then repeat it. Let's begin. Rule 1. Wake up when you said you would. The first battle of the day can happen before you even leave your bed. You set an alarm. The alarm rings, and your brain says, 5 more minutes. 5 minutes becomes 20. And now you're starting the day by breaking a promise you made to yourself. Instead, practice something simple. When you decide to get up, get up. You don't need to wake up at an extreme time. You simply need to respect the schedule you created. Every time you follow through, you're teaching yourself, I can trust myself. And that is where discipline begins. Rule 2. Start your day with one small win. You don't need a perfect morning routine. You need momentum. Make your bed. Open the curtains. Organize your desk. Drink some water. Choose one small task and complete it. Why? Because action creates momentum. A messy morning can make the whole day feel chaotic. But one completed task gives you a sense of progress. So don't ask, what can I accomplish today? Start with, what is one thing I can finish right now? Small wins build bigger habits. Rule 3. Do the important task before the easy distractions. Your brain naturally wants the easy option. Scrolling is easy. Watching videos is easy. Checking notifications is easy. But the important work usually requires effort. So try this rule. Do something important before giving yourself easy entertainment. Study before scrolling. Finish your task before watching something. Complete your priority before opening social media. You don't have to eliminate entertainment. Just don't let entertainment control the order of your day. Work first. Reward later. Rule 4. Put your phone away when you need focus. Sometimes the problem isn't a lack of discipline. It's too many distractions around you. If your phone is beside you while you're studying, working, or creating, part of your attention is always waiting for the next notification. So make focus easier. Put the phone away. Turn off unnecessary notifications. Keep only what you need in front of you. You don't need incredible willpower when the distraction isn't right beside you. Remember, don't just fight distractions. Remove them. Rule 5. Use the 15-minute rule. Sometimes you don't want to start because the task feels too big. So make it smaller. Tell yourself, I'll do this for just 15 minutes. Set a timer. Work until it ends. After 15 minutes, you can decide whether to continue. And here's what often happens. Starting becomes easier than you expected. The hardest part wasn't doing the task. It was beginning. You don't need to finish everything immediately. Sometimes you only need enough discipline to start. 15 minutes can become 30. 30 can become an hour. Rule 6. Finish what you start. Starting is exciting. Finishing is discipline. You start a book, then another. You start a project. Then something new catches your attention. Soon, you're surrounded by unfinished things. Instead, practice completing small commitments. If you begin something important, give it your attention until you reach a reasonable stopping point. You don't have to finish everything you ever start. But stop making a habit of constantly abandoning things when they become difficult. Because every time you finish something, you strengthen your ability to follow through. Completion builds confidence. Rule 7. Keep promises to yourself. We often care about keeping promises to other people. But what about the promises we make privately? I'll study today. I'll clean my room. I'll practice. I'll work on my goal. Nobody else may know if you break that promise. But you know, and your habits are built from these private moments. So make smaller promises and keep them. Don't say, I'll work for 5 hours. Say, I'll work for 20 minutes. Then do it. Every promise you keep becomes evidence that you can rely on yourself. Rule 8. Stop waiting for motivation. Motivation feels great, but motivation isn't reliable. Some days you'll feel excited. Other days you'll feel tired. Other days, you'll simply want to do nothing. If you only work when you feel motivated, your progress will constantly stop and start. Discipline works differently. It says, I don't feel like doing it, but I'll do a small part anyway. You don't need to feel ready. You need to take the next step. Motivation can start the journey, but consistency keeps you moving. Rule 9. Create a simple routine. A complicated routine is difficult to maintain. Instead, create a simple structure. For example, morning, prepare and choose your priority. Day, work or study with focus sessions. Evening, finish important tasks and prepare for tomorrow. Night, review your day and get ready for sleep. Your routine doesn't need to look impressive. It needs to be realistic enough that you can actually follow it. The goal isn't to control every minute. The goal is to reduce unnecessary decisions. When your routine becomes familiar, discipline becomes easier. Rule 10. Do something challenging every day. Discipline grows when you practice doing difficult things. That doesn't mean doing something extreme. It could be finishing an assignment instead of avoiding it. Practicing a skill when you're tired. Cleaning your room when you don't feel like it. Going for a walk instead of spending the entire break on your phone. Choose one useful thing that requires effort. Then do it. Every time you face a small challenge, instead of immediately avoiding it, you practice resilience. Comfort is nice, but growth often requires effort. Rule 11. Review your day. At the end of the day, take a few minutes to ask yourself 3 questions. What did I do well? What distracted me? What can I improve tomorrow? Don't use this time to criticize yourself. Use it to learn. Maybe you spent too much time on your phone. Maybe you planned too many tasks. Maybe you completed something you were avoiding. Notice it, then adjust tomorrow. A disciplined person isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who learns from them. Review, adjust, repeat. Rule 12. Keep going when nobody is watching. This is the most important rule. Anyone can look disciplined when people are watching. But what do you do when nobody is there? When nobody knows whether you studied? Nobody knows whether you practiced? Nobody knows whether you completed your task. That's where real discipline is built. Not in public, not for applause, but in ordinary moments when you have a choice between what is easy and what matters. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep showing up. Because eventually, those small private decisions become your habits. And your habits shape your life. So let's quickly remember the 12 rules. Wake up when you said you would. Start with one small win. Do the important task before easy distractions. Put your phone away when you need focus. Use the 15-minute rule. Finish what you start. Keep promises to yourself. Stop waiting for motivation. Create a simple routine. Do something challenging every day. Review your day. And most importantly, keep going when nobody is watching. You don't need to become a completely different person tomorrow. Choose one rule from this video. Practice it today, then repeat it tomorrow, and the next day. Because discipline isn't built in one giant moment. It's built through hundreds of small decisions, small actions, repeated consistently. Become a stronger you. If this video helped you, subscribe to Daily Discipline for more simple videos about focus, consistency, habits, and self-improvement. And remember, discipline is who you are when no one is watching.